Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. The Ducks about to kick it away and get this season started. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. So San Diego State's offense comes onto the field first today. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive plays, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
And let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
That was not to him, but we'll take it.
It's fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very talented, but let's see good against good and find out what they are.
How can a stadium this size make so
rough.
much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. Quickly to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Third down, money down. Go to the guy you know you can trust. It doesn't have to be a long gainer, but work those guys over the middle of the field. Nice job, nice chemistry between the tight end and the quarterback.
Back to pass, it's Morris. Finds his tight end. Open space at the 25. Touchdown Aztecs. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time moments.
Don't worry about it, Oregon. I'll be here next year, hopefully.
Makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
So Oregon's offense has the ball for the first time. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
Snagged out of the air. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice.
Turning it on. Made a defender miss. Look at
Really?
that toughness, just running
Really?
everybody. Touchdown.
But it's 2 tackles.
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. These two have spent plenty of time together.
Love it.
It was almost telepathic, David.
Telepathic? Yeah, they broke 2 tackles.
All season to get on the same page. You can see he hits.
What do you want me to do there?
That's why he gets the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Scanning the field, it's Morris. It's complete to the left. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Aztecs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
I don't know what the free kick there is.
The give to the left side. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. It's complete on the right side. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Aztecs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. He's got the back in the middle. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Here's the handoff.
God damn, 12.
Just a bit of pickup of 1 to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Gilmore. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got it behind the line.
Buddy, 60. None of y'all touch this motherfucker?
To lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Looking to throw, it's Morris. Working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Touchdown, San Diego State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Not really.
There he goes. They'll mark him down at the 40 after
That fucking speed is just nuts to me.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on first down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Off play action. Makes the grab on the
Nice angle, 14.
They
Nice
stop
angle.
him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Off the RPO, complete. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th
He's
down.
going for it.
around
On their side of the
midfield,
50, they're going for it.
Go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Try to get the first down. Gets the back moving. On fourth down, they're taking to the air.
Thank you.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune
bust
on
this thing
fourth
open here.
down and come up bankrupt. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. The quick out. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They try to pop a run on the draw.
Why are you in?
Draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately. The Aztecs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Morris. Get it out on the screen. Across the 25. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Touchdown Aztecs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the field.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. Doesn't matter what time of season it is. A top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. When you've got a very low number beside your name, you're going to get everybody's best shot. And that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the offseason was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the foot. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Looking to the big tight end.
Come on, man. Why are you dropping?
Didn't look the thing all the way in. While the Big Ten has expanded with a massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup.
Should throw it away. Should throw it away.
He goes at the 39.
Should throw it away, man. Fuck.
A long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Morris.
What the
He
fuck?
just missed the target on that one. Gotta put it on his body.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. The Aztecs will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Red pass, it's complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's take just a second and talk about Oregon. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, oh, it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast.
Nah.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover.
Man, I don't know if you're watching this game or not. Probably not.
So he comes up
I don't know
with
if I
the
like this
reception,
offense
but
or not.
a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Punts it out of the air. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
You know, as a receiver, it's so critical and important to know where the sticks are. He was able to modify his route, so he knew as soon as he caught it, he was just going to have enough to keep this drive alive.
They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Caught near the sticks. It's open. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Touchdown, San Diego State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Firing to the right, complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10.
22 order. Ready, go.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Finds his man.
You peeped in the grass?
After that completion.
Huh?
The clock will stop.
You got Eminem peeping in the grass?
Yeah.
They'll get
Cool.
a chance to regroup on the sideline. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try the run. At the 35, he's got room. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Morris. He's got it. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Aztecs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. He's got an open man. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene.
The Aztecs will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset.
Oh my God,
we're
missing.
probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
The Ducks moving quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Complete to the right.
God damn it, Safety. You got to be there, man.
Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. It just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way.
How do you grab
Nice
him
job
on the outside
throwing
there?
in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a
what's
very
going here.
nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And the Ducks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for.
No doubt, and when you're playing cover two, you got two safeties deep that account for the whole field, right? I got half the field, you got half the field. So they do a great job. You have to see and have good vision on the quarterback. You got to make sure you're breaking on the football. How about the strong safety spinning down, doing a good job seeing the ball and going and getting it.
Pulls it, fired complete. And the defense
That buddy.
settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
So now it's second and long. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Aztecs line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. To the air, it's Morris. Using the quick game. Breaks into the open. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Got room to work. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They're working that left side. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
The Aztecs have it in scoring position on first and goal. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Aztecs! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Jukes his way for more. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss and it's an incompletion.
They'll run play action. Quickly complete. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Corners are going to bail. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The Ducks will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. At the 45 on his way. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And the Aztecs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going.
What the fuck? I threw the ball away.
Cannot get away. It is
Golly. I threw that ball away.
I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
I do shooting back in the backfield. What am I thinking?
They'll run the screen. Finds a little bit of room
Right.
and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Motion from the back. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On the ready. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So the final period starts with a second down play. They go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now facing a third and long. To the air. It's Morris.
God damn, you said.
It's open. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Aztecs have this offense rolling. Power football with the run. Turning it on. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Rivero. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Looking downfield on first down.
Really?
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out.
Yeah, man, I'm fucking nailing him. He just does not give a shit.
I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here we go, here we go. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking for a man. It's Wilcox. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Huh?
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Snagged in the middle. It's open. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's open. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Aztecs getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to...
There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what
Straight
you
up.
want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter,
trying
and
to?
you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him
What are you trying to
15
do?
yards on the game, and they move the sticks. The give to the back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Aztecs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quick completion to the right. He almost...
I didn't set no thing 'cause I didn't know what Roblox was, like the age limit on it.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body
I'm sure
going
it's not
up
18
and
plus,
making the catch.
They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on 3rd down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think...
Got some room headed to the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Someone say run out the clock. Someone say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game. But the offense did their job.
Nikki's next to me. I think she's gonna blow you up now that she knows that she...
And he'll
Yeah, if it was Ashley, she probably wouldn't say shit.
We'll start at the 25. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Back to throw, it's Wilcox. Rushes on him. They get to him as he throws. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement.
What'd she say? Okay.
She like decorated mine and your name and her name.
Mm.
So when you mess through this, that picture, that's our picture.
Mm.
I'm gonna make that up to her. And then she'll get my favorite color. I like that.